It's Movie Time is brought to you by the Gateway Film Center, 1550 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. Further details and showtimes online at gatewayfilmcenter.org.
It's Movie Time is produced by John DeSando. Listen to the shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org.
I'm John DeSando.
I'm Hope Madden.
And this is It's Movie Time. And Hope, let's do a couple today, but I really want to open up with one that is going to be in theaters today, called Free Fire. So what is this, like Neanderthals giving away heat? Or can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, it's Ben Wheatley's new one. And if you're not familiar with Ben Wheatley, he started off strong, and he had a couple of really, really great horror films that I love. And then his last couple was a little bit of a misstep, especially I think with High Rise.
High Rise was a hot mess.
Well, I enjoyed it, but it was not probably his best. And it's so the new one, Free Fire, is also not genre. It's not a horror film. It's like kind of a 70s crime action flick with a great cast.
With a great cast, and let's say the pedigree on this one, or the influence, would be pretty obvious. It would be Tarantino.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Sam Peckinpah.
And I had a third one right in my mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll think about it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so it has some influences. So
it does.
It's 70s, so we had some wide lapels.
Some bad mustaches. Actually, just some questionable facial hair all the way around. Oh my gosh,
Armie Hammer. He looks like a bear, for goodness sake. But he's so tall.
Yeah.
I mean, he just dominates over it. We're making them all look more like kids anyway.
What a great performance that was. Very odd and laid back and really funny.
He was. I love it. I love it when he comes in late.
Yeah.
I hate people coming late. Hi, boys. And I think there's like a dirty dozen, and then Brie Larson.
Right. Who she's made some interesting choices since she won the Oscar. A lot of ensemble pieces.
I know it.
Yeah.
I thought maybe she's going a little bit of the Scarlett Johansson route, that is starting out really classy and then maybe doing some more action stuff like this.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm beginning to respect that. I can't expect a great actress. She won the Oscar for Room. Continually to be doing Oscar-worthy performances.
Right. No, and I think her choices have been interesting and fun. I've enjoyed everything that she's done, and I like this movie a lot. And it's funny, the first note I took when I was reviewing this film was, what a ballsy first act, right? And then like 10 minutes later, I realized there is no first act. The entire film is Act 3. You know, it's if Tarantino had taken just the shootout in Reservoir Dogs and expanded it for 90 minutes, that's really what you have here.
And what I love, one of the things I love is the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you've got guys yelling at each other from way out. You don't even have any idea in the warehouse where they are.
Right.
And they're yelling insults to each other, or things that don't even seem to relate.
Oh my, yeah, it's funny. The sort of cross-fighting is hilarious, because what happens is it's a gun exchange. Some IRA thugs, Michael Smiley, who works with Ben Wheatley a lot, and then Cillian Murphy, they come in to buy some guns from a South African gun dealer played by Charlton Copley, who chews scenery like nobody.
Oh my gosh! What?
And as they describe him early on, they say he was misdiagnosed as a child genius.
Yeah, and he hasn't gotten over it. A great line.
It is a great line. You know, and then Brie Larson and Armie Hammer play sort of the liaisons to each team.
Oh, yeah.
And what's unfortunate is that each team has their own couple of thugs who bring in the money and bring in the weapons, and the thugs know each other, which nobody realized, and that starts off, things go south from there. And it's really, I mean, it's action-packed. There is a great deal of gunfire in this movie, but it's really funny, too.
Well, of course, the bullets go nowhere, or they rip through their clothing, or there maybe, in some cases, there are some wounds.
Right.
But the actual deaths are few, I think, and far between.
Yeah, yeah. Which is funny, because it's a pretty confined space, and they don't seem that far apart.
Right. I think the note about Reservoir Dogs is about the best. It kind of takes Reservoir Dogs to a different level.
Right.
I mean, for me, obviously, much more action
yes.
than this.
And more, they're misfits too. You know, they're Not nearly. It's funny because one of the things I like about this movie is that it really robs like the gang fighting of any of the, you know, power and gravitas and romance of other movies. It just makes them a bunch of just borderline idiots.
Oh yeah, I think when I saw you, I think I was thinking right away after the movie of the gang who couldn't shoot straight.
Right.
And you know, there's something realistic about it.
Right.
Not all hoods are going to be great shots.
No.
They're not all going to be cool like Army.
Right.
They're in a bad situation, and some of them want the cash in the little what do you call it?
Briefcase.
In the little
kind of thing.
briefcase, right? Some of them just want to get out of
Right.
there.
Right. And some of them have a grudge to settle.
Oh, I know, I love it. You know, it starts out. You talk about the opening. It starts out. It's the wrong rifles.
Right.
They wanted M16s, I think, and they had AK-70s. So right away, it's gone bad.
Exactly.
And you know, in one sense, it's serious. They the IRA wants a particular gun, and this guy brings other guns, so they have to negotiate and get over that irritation. And at one point, you know, talking about that almost non sequitur dialogue. At one point, I think somebody yells out, "I don't know which side I'm on."
Right. And I think that's one of the things that Armie Hammer's character does the best. I mean, he seems like the only level head in the entire group who's just like, let's all just stop. We just came here for a business deal, you know. And at one point, a person who is more or less on his side, one of the instigators of the problem, tries to kill Armie Hammer, and he just kind of straddles him and tickles him.
Yes, that's
just
right.
kind of show you're an idiot, you're a child. Just be quiet.
And I think he had threatened that before, so he knew this guy was. And did you mention these two outliers? These two snipers?
No, I didn't.
Who the heck are they? I think they don't reveal who sent them.
They do at the very end.
And who is it? Tell me, because I don't even have to have it in here.
Yeah, Brie Larson and the guy who gets shot in the head, they're actually in it together.
Okay.
And they were going to take the money, both sets of guns, and go.
All right. All right. And I love the little 70s panel truck.
Oh, yeah, it's great. And the John Denver, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? That's just so, like, wrongly placed that is brilliant. You got this John Denver just playing through everything.
And not once, but twice
right.
As John Denver, which is totally out of place,
right.
but just so funny.
Right.
Well, what do you know? I think we have a winner here. And I was reading, just as a side note, that March, which had been last month for us, was the best March ever.
Wow.
1 billion. And I'm thinking that April's also going to be very good, so hope we may be getting away from that dumping ground time.
It looks like it.
It looks like we're getting much better movies earlier in the year.
Yeah. Well, that'd be a nice change of pace.
Oh, it would be. So the film is called Free Fire. And I presume that just means like free for all.
Yeah, just open fire, I guess.
Right, open fire.
Because they sure do.
And what grade would you award it?
You know, in the end, it's a bit of a gimmick. You know, and so I think that might be my only real knock. So I'd probably go an A minus.
Oh, good. All right. And I'll say a B plus just to be a little bit different, but I could have easily gone that way. Anyway, Free Fire. The movie's not free.
No.
But it is fun.
It is.